It's actually all unrelated. So, number one, one of my favorite episodes is when Honey cannot have sugar for a couple of days.
Oh, that episode! The cavity.
What happens to be your favorite episode?
Wow.
What would be my favorite?
You know, there are so many episodes that I really enjoy.
Summer in your
I love well, to be honest with you, the very first episode, out of the gate, I absolutely loved it. I think it was because, you know, they were establishing the characters. So as any of you know who write stories, you want to establish the character. When they show up, by the way they talk, the things they say, the way they interact, the way they respond to other people, you establish what kind of person they are. So the reader kind of has an idea of who they are in the story. And when Tamaki shows up and Kyoya and, you know, and Hikaru and Karu and all of them establish their characters, I loved that first episode. The whole thing with the Commerce Coffee and...
Commerce Coffee.
You're a hero to poor people, a lot of you. Long live the poor!
Long live the poor!
I just loved the first episode for that reason. But then, later on, you know my favorite
When
ones?
Rome, do as the Romans do.
Here and now, I risk saying something different than would be yours, but my favorite is the one where they explore the backstory between Tamaki and Kyoya.
Okay.
I think it's called like When We Met Him or something like that. And you know what I loved about it? You know why? I'm a sucker for emotional stuff. I mean, I admit it. I mean, if you've ever heard some of my music, I mean, I write a lot of love songs and sad things. Most of my life, I always kind of those things really motivated me, emotional things like that, to write or to sing or to perform or whatever. And what really grabbed me about that episode was that all this time, everybody's been laughing, it's been hijinks, it's been crazy, funny, ha ha ha, and then out of nowhere, suddenly it gets serious. And Tamaki's like, well, my grandmother hates me, so blah, 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 blah. And he says it so matter-of-factly. And you realize that Tamaki made the host club to have a family that he didn't have. That his real family, he had no relationship with his real family, and so he created the host club to feel like he had a family. That's why he protects it so desperately. So that episode where they showed the backstory with Kyoya, I really enjoyed it.
Alright, and my second question is, when you hear Tamaki screaming, have you ever gotten a sore throat for it?
Oh yeah. Well, the good news is Tamaki Tamaki's no Broly. You know what I mean? In fact, Tamaki's he's not even Ed. I mean, Ed screams more than Tamaki does. And you know when you start screaming, you have to... What? Yeah, exactly, obnoxious. There are subtle differences when you're yelling that you want to I didn't want Tamaki to sound like Ed. When Tamaki gets crazy, right? When he say those dirty boy words again. And then Ed, of course, like, are you coming up this way? I wanted Ed to kind of push Ed up into the higher, right? It's a little more annoying on the ear, isn't it? Everyone out there's like, yes, please don't do that again. Dogs are barking all over the But yeah, I mean, there's always that risk when you yell a lot, you play characters that yell a lot. Any voice actor will tell you that. That's why we always save the yelling for the end of the recording session. Like, you do all the talking first, because as soon as you start screaming, you're gonna wear out your voice really quick, and you're gonna sound like this, and then you can't talk anymore. So you get all the talking done first, and then you do all the screaming. Thank you, sweetie. Yes, sir. And to you.
It's great to see you again. I have seasons dragging on and AWA.
Oh my gosh, great to see you.
Emailed quite a bit in the past couple of weeks. Sent you a picture of you with somebody in the front row there in a costume.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Would you help me with something?
Absolutely.
Come up here. I just thought of this, I'm sorry. And where's your friend? Will you come here? I need your help with something.
By the fountain?
Come around here. Can you come up here? There's a ramp right over here. Go behind this curtain and come up on
Yeah,
the
I was
ramp.
wondering where you were at. Okay. Okay.
You know what I've always wanted to do? I've always wanted to make other people act out scenes that I always have to act out. Yes. What's your name, little girl? I love you. I love you. This is Robin. Say hi to Robin.
Hi, Ryan.
And Kelly. This is Kelly. Say hi to Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Okay. I want you guys to act out the coffee scene from Oregon High School. I'm going to give you the lines.
Done every
okay?
time.
I'm going to give you the lines.
It is done every time.
Hold on, Kelly.
He's gonna throw up.
Dear God, I hope not. I hope not.
I got to tell him this line.
Man, he's got a lot of lines.
Is this a coffee
Okay, I had
scene
to
or
give him his
what?
lines, right? Okay,
The lights
ready?
on
Here
the
we
hall.
go. Here we go. Get ready, guys. This is going to be awesome. Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, as the lovely girl in the host club, Robin.
I don't know if I should drink this coffee. My father might be mad.
What if I let you drink it from my mouth? I was feeling it. Were you feeling it, Robin? Robin was feeling it. Okay, we're going to do it one more time, okay? One more feeling. Okay, so now I'm going to direct them a little bit, Robin. I want you to be a little more, I don't know if I should drink this coffee. My father might get mad at me, like you're scared that your dad would be upset with you. And you, I want you to go, what if I let you drink it? And pause, and pause.
From the mouth.
Ready? Here we go, ready? Here we go.
I don't know if I should drink this coffee. My father might get mad.
Give me a big round of applause. You know what?
Propose at
I have a sneaking
Oh
feeling
my God.
that girl's gonna be drinking something out of his mouth. Coffee. Yeah.
Coffee.
Yay. God bless you guys.
Why not marry a gal with a Pokemon hat on? Why not?
Was that okay? Okay, good. He wrote me and he said, I want to propose to my girlfriend. Can you help me? I was like, okay. And I was trying, and we did the Oron thing one time, and it really worked out good. So you didn't see that coming, did you? Good. Yes. Question, please.
I'm not quite sure how to follow that.
Hey, ask the girl behind you to marry you. There you go. Ask her if she wants to.
Yeah,
Go ahead. What's your question?
I've been doing stage acting for 4 years.
Good for you.
And I've been wanting to know how the transition between stage acting and voice acting.
You know, it's an interesting transition because every form of acting requires a different set of tools, pretty much. You utilize different things. For instance, the big difference between between stage acting and acting on camera is the subtlety. For instance, if I wanted to communicate to the people in the back row that I was upset, and there were no cameras, by the way, it was just a stage production and they're sitting back there, I would probably do something like this. It'd be all this physical movement that would say he's upset because of what they call play. It would play to the back of the room. However, if I'm on camera and we're shooting a movie, you only need to do this. Right? And the camera reads all that subtlety. So there are different things that you have to adapt to when you're acting in different ways. Now with voice acting, if you're a stage actor, as you are, you have a lot of different tools that you use to communicate a character, am I right? You have your body, your body language, your movement, the way you stand, the way you carry yourself. You have your costume, right? People look at your costume on stage and it communicates something about your character. You have your facial expressions. You have your gestures, your arm movements. Well, when you're voice acting, you have none of those. I could stand in front of the microphone all day. Right? I'm not communicating anything because you're not hearing anything. So when you're voice acting, everything has to be communicated through the voice. That's the real big, that was the real big change for me. And there are some people that are really good with that kind of a transition, and there are other people that are not, that's just not their thing. You know? I know all of us have seen Hollywood animated films with a lot of celebrities in them, and their performance is pretty flat. Am I wrong? No. Do you know why? Because they're film actors. Because they're really good at communicating with their face. Or, you know what I'm saying? Non-verbally. And they're very good with subtlety. But when you take all of that away, the visual and the face and all of that, and it all has to come through the voice, that's not really their strong point. That's not what they do. So that's pretty much the big difference there. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Good luck with your acting.